Hello everyone, welcome back to Amala Fitness. My name's Kim and I'm going to be leading us through our 35-minute full body cardio HIIT workout today. We got 12 exercises, 3 sets of each exercise. So we're going to run through all 12 exercises. They're 45 seconds each. I'm going to give you a 5-second transition period between each exercise. Once we run through all 12 exercises, I'm going to give you a 45-second rest break to grab a water towel off. And then we're going to run through all 12 exercises once again. It's only 35 minutes, the workout, but I promise you are going to get a sweat. All you're going to need today is your mat, a towel, water bottle, and that is it. So while you're grabbing that, I'm just going to bring your attention to our Patreon page, which is above. This is just a little extra support for myself and the producer. If this interests you, please check it out. We do appreciate your support to put out these videos each week. All right, so hopefully you have your stuff. Let's get started just with a little warm up here. Let's come into our downward facing dog and walk your legs out one at a time here, stretching out the back side of the body. And then come to stillness, staying here in your downward facing dog. I want you to inhale, bring your right leg high, open up that hip. Maybe you circle it out a couple times. And then as you exhale, drop that leg, right foot in between your hands. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. And pulse the back leg a bit, opening up the left hip. Bring the right arm down. Inhale, sweep the right leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's move on to the left side. Inhale, left leg comes high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Plant your right hand. Inhale, sweep that left arm up. Pulse that hip. Bring the left hand down. This time, as you inhale, step your right foot to meet the left and take a forward fold here. You could bend the knees if you're tight in the hamstrings or lower back. Let your head and neck hang heavy. And then on your inhale, come up nice and slow. Shake it out. And let's just get a quick little shoulder stretch. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, sweep your arms behind your back, just like this. And then opening up that chest, because we are going to be doing a couple planks here. Let's hold that. And we are going to get started here in 10 seconds. As you exhale, release your arms down, shake it out, and come to the middle of your mat. So for our first one, shuffle over 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's okay if you come off the mat a little bit. So 2 shuffles to the side, coming into a squat, touching the ground with each hand. Keep that chest up.
Halfway there.
Remember, 45 seconds on, 5-second rest for a transition.
Three, two, one, rest.
Come into the middle of your mat. We're going to go into a jump lunge.
Go.
So, jumping down, pulse. 1, 2, 3. Alternating. 1, 2, 3. Bring that booty down. You can keep your hands on your hips. If the full jump is too much for you, walk it and step it back. Low impact.
Halfway there.
So you're still coming into your lunge, but lower impact. You want to make sure that front knee is stacked on top of the ankle, not knee over the toes to protect that knee
3,
joint.
2, 1, rest.
Let's move back into a downward facing dog.
1,
Just like we were at the beginning. Inhale, come into your plank. Exhale, push up. Back into the plank. Back to downward facing dog. This is your flow. You have an option here. As you come into your push-up, maybe you lift your right toe off. Next time, it will be your left. If this is too much here, drop down to the knees. Little push up from the knees, come up. Downward facing dog. Inhale, drop to the knees, downward facing dog. So, I have 3 options for you. Remember, we're running through this 2 more times.
1, rest.
Let's get back onto our feet. We're gonna balance on this right leg. I want you to come almost into like a deadlift. Come up with a little hop. We're gonna stick to the right leg until the halfway point. Then we're switching to the left. So keep that chest up. If the hop is too much, just drive the knee up like this.
Halfway there.
Switch to the left. Right leg behind, drive the knee up, little hop. Imagine you're squeezing your legs together. Keep the core tight. That's going to help with the balance. And it's okay if you fall, like I just did.
1,
All right,
rest.
take a little rest here, and we're coming into our plank. Jumping jack 2 times, shoulder tap. 2 plank jacks, right hand, left shoulder, left hand, right shoulder. Find your rhythm. If the jumping jack is too much, step it out 1 time, alternate.
Halfway there.
We got 2 options. Keep moving. I don't know about you guys, but I'm already getting a sweat on here.
Three, 2, 1, rest.
Back up onto your feet.
2, 1,
We're gonna do
go.
a lateral jump squat. So jump to the left, pulse, 1, 2. Jump to the right, 1, 2. Back and forth. Keep that chest up, booty's low. If the jump is too much, take a shuffle step.
Halfway there.
1, 2, pulse, 1, 2. So I always like to have options for you guys.
Three, 2, 1, rest.
From here, we're going back into our plank.
1, go.
Plank to forearm plank. Back up to plank, mountain climber. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Down to forearm plank. Plank. If this is too much, drop down to your knees. You're gonna go forearm plank, tuck that booty on, or tailbone forward, back up like this onto, so alternating. 2 options. If you're taking full expression, add those mountain climbers in.
3, 2, 1.
Drop to the knees for your 5 seconds. We're going
3,
right back into your plank.
1, go.
Plank. Walk your feet in. Hover. Alternate. Walk your feet back out into your plank. Walk your knees back in. Alternate. Find your rhythm. If the twist is too much, just walk the knees back in. Back and forth like this. Knees are about an inch, inch and a half off your mat. Getting into those obliques as we twist. 5 seconds here. Let's get in one more round.
2, 1,
Push it to the end.
rest.
Good.
3,
Back onto our feet.
go.
We're gonna do a lateral lunge, hop. We're gonna stay lunging into the right with a left-legged hop for the first half. Then we're gonna switch sides. Chest is up. As you come into that lateral lunge, sink that booty back. Alternating now. Into this left leg, hop on the right. If the hop's too much, drive the knee up. Couple options here.
3, 2, 1, rest.
3 more exercises.
2,
Let's get onto our back.
go.
Lift those hips up. Alternating bridge. Left leg up, right leg. Drop the hips each time. As you lift, press through the heel. That's going to get your glute engaged. And keep your knees close. No flailing out to the side like this. Keep the gaze up towards the ceiling. Protect your knee joint or your neck. Stay down here. We're going to get back into a bridge. This time, right leg, lift it up. Left leg stays high. Reach to that left foot. Pressing through your left heel, right heel, reaching to the left foot. We're going to switch at the halfway. Engaging the right glute right now. Switch, left leg down, right leg up. Press through that left heel, reach to the right toes. Stay here, last one. Arms overhead, point your toes. Inhale, come up. Scissor the legs 2 times, down. Inhale up, scissor the legs 2 times, down. Find your rhythm. If the arms and legs are too much, you're feeling strain on your lower back, place your hands under your bum. Just lift your feet up, scissor 2 times, down. Up. Scissor 2 times. So we got 2 options here. Last one, guys. Let's push it to the end.
1, rest.
Good. 45-second rest here. Grab a sip of water. We're down 1 set, 2 to go. You guys are doing great. If you're liking this class, please give me a thumbs up. If you're liking this channel, subscribe. We got new videos coming out now every Tuesday. Monday night, Tuesday morning. It used to be Sunday night, Monday morning, so we've switched it up a little bit, but we got new videos coming out every week. We are gonna get started in 15 seconds. If you're feeling rested and you just wanna jog on the spot, keep that heart rate up. Get up, come on, join me.
3.
We got 3 seconds.
1.
Let's go. Shuffling to the right. 1, 2. Chest is up. Sinking the booty back as you come down. Protecting those knees. Keeping the core tight too to protect your lower back.
Halfway there.
One more. Push it to the end. Good work. All right, stay up on your feet. We got that jumping lunge with a pulse. Right leg forward, pulse 3 times. Alternating. Remember, shift your weight back so that the front knee is stacked over the ankle. If the jump is too much, walk your foot forward, step it back. Like this. 15 seconds left here. Pick your poison. I want those legs burning. Means we're building muscle.
3, 2,
Last one.
1, rest.
Good. Get into your downward facing dog.
1,
Hips up. Inhale to plank. Exhale down. Push up. Back to plank. Finding your flow. Remember, as you come into your push-up, inhale, you can float your toes off the ground. Works the core a little more. Alternating sides. You can also drop down to the knees. Push up, come back up, downward facing dog. 10 more seconds.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Back up
3,
onto our feet, right leg first. We're gonna come back, left leg, little hop. For me, I find hands on my hips are the easiest, but you could always float your hands back, bring them to heart, whatever works for you. We're gonna switch here at the halfway point.
halfway there.
Left leg down, right leg floats back. If the hop's too much, just drive that knee up like this. Let's just find some movement for these last 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, back into our plank.
2, 1,
Plank jack, 2 times. Opposite hand to opposite shoulder.
halfway there.
You could always walk the feet out, walk them back in, and alternate. 10 more seconds. Can you get one more in?
2,
Right to the end.
rest.
Good work.
3,
All right,
2,
back up.
go.
We're doing a lateral jump squat with 2 pulses. 1, 2. Chest is up. As I always say, booty's back. Drop it low. If the jump's too much, 1, 2. Drop. 1, 2. 1, 2. Legs are gonna get a break here shortly.
2, 1, rest.
Into our plank. Plank to forearm plank
2,
with the mountain climber.
go.
Drop it down, back up, mountain climber. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. If the full plank is too much and your back's doing this, drop down to the knees. Let's just build up that core. Going forearm plank to regular plank. Don't worry about the mountain climbers. Pick what works for you for these last 15 seconds. Drop to the knees for 5 seconds and we're going right back into that plank. Plank. Walk the knees in, hover them. Alternating to each side. Walk back out to your plank. If this twist is too much, let's build that core. Go from plank to hovering the knees. Staying here. 5 seconds left. Let's push it to the end.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Back up onto our feet. Lateral lunge to the right, hopping into this left leg. If the hop's too much, just drive that knee up. Sinking the booty back. Chest is up. We're switching at the halfway mark.
Halfway there.
Switching back down into that left glute, driving through the right leg to hop, or just to drive that knee up. Engage the core too as you drive your knee up.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Last 3 exercises for this round. On our back for all 3.
Go.
Starting with that alternating bridge. Right leg. Left. Alternating here. Pushing through the heel to engage the glutes. Knees stay hip width apart. Keep the core tight.
Halfway there.
Rest for 5. Let's get that right leg or left leg up first.
1.
Staying here, pushing through your right heel, reach to the left toes. Right heel, left toes. Staying here for the first half, and then switching legs. Really engaging the core to reach to that left foot.
Halfway there.
Switch it. Right leg up, pressing through your left heel. One more. Reach for those toes.
Rest.
Good work. Let's stay here. Arms overhead, toes point.
Go.
Inhale up, scissor twice. Down. Inhale up, scissor twice. Remember, if this is too much for your back, arms underneath your butt, bring the legs up, scissor, down. Feet are hovering about 6 inches off your mat.
Halfway there.
Pull that belly button to spine.
3, 2, 1, rest.
45-second rest here. We got one more round after this. You guys are doing great. Stay with me. How are you feeling? Check in with yourself. Are you pushing yourself hard enough? Or do you have to push yourself a little harder for this last round? We got 20 more seconds here. If you need that rest, that is completely fine. If you're ready to get moving again, let's just jog here on the spot. Keep that heart rate up. We're gonna start that first exercise up on our feet in 5 seconds. Everybody up.
2,
Side shuffle with the jump. Let's start to the left. 1, 2, down for 2. Remember, chest is up, and as you're shuffling, keep low. It's gonna work the legs a bit more. Stay standing. We got our jump lunge.
3, 2,
Right leg forward. Pulse. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. As I said before, if it jumps too much, just step the foot back, forward, and then the other one back. We got 25 seconds here.
Halfway there.
Core tight to help with that balance, that transition. 5 seconds. Get this other side in yet.
2, 1. Rest.
Step it up and come down into your downward facing dog. Hips up to the sky. Inhale to plank. Exhale, push up. Back to down dog. Inhale to plank. Maybe you float that right foot up. Maybe this time it's the left foot. Maybe you drop down to the knees, push up, back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, drop down to the knees for your push up. Where are you? This is our last round. I want you to push yourself out of your comfort zone. That's where you see change.
1. Rest.
That's where you see growth.
3, 2,
Back up onto your feet.
go.
Right leg back, left leg back, little hop. Try keep that chest up. Gaze is down though. Just drive that knee up. If the jump is too much,
Halfway there.
switching it out. Left leg down, right leg back. Five seconds here.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
We are back down onto our plank.
1.
Plank jack, 2 times, shoulder tap. Alternating here. Remember, you could always walk it out, walk it in,
Halfway
shoulder
there.
tap. Belly button to spine, keep those butts down. Five seconds here. Keep moving right to the end.
2,
One more.
rest.
Good work.
2, 1. Go.
Lateral jump. Squat. 1, 2. 1, 2. If the jump's too much, walk 1, 2, down. Actually, stay low in a squat though, if you're walking side to side. Are you feeling that burn in your legs? If you aren't, I challenge you, squat 1 inch lower. Off the legs for the next 2. Into our plank. Down into our forearm plank. Back up into plank. Mountain climber. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Remember, if the butts are sagging, drop down to the knees. Tuck the hips forward. Forearm plank. Plank. Skip the mountain climber. Build that core. You will get there with us. Just keep up with these workouts.
Three, two, one, rest.
Drop down, rest for
3,
5 seconds.
1, go.
Back into our plank. Walk those knees forward. Opposite hand to opposite foot as you twist. If the twist is too much, one more time. You could just walk the feet in and out, building up that core, but keep the knees about 1 inch or 2 off your mat. One more, we got 5 seconds, let's go.
2,
Don't stop here.
rest. 3,
Back up on our feet.
1,
Lateral lunge to the right side and hop. Booty's back as you shift to the right. Switching here at the halfway. Into that left leg. Drive through the right for your hop. Good news, guys. We got 3 exercises left, and we're on our back for all 3.
1, go.
Alternating bridge. Right leg up. Left leg. Press through your heel to drive those hips up. If you're feeling tension in the lower back, you're likely not pushing through the heel and engaging the glute. You're instead using your lower back muscle. Belly button to spine. Rest here, get that left leg up. Arms up to the left foot. Press through the right heel, reach to the left toes. Keep pulling your right knee into midline. You may want to start to splay out. Switching here at the halfway.
Halfway there.
Left leg down, right leg up. Pushing through the left heel, reach to the right toes. Arms overhead, point your toes.
1, go.
Inhale, come up. Scissor the legs 2 times down. Inhale up, scissor. This is our final one. Push it right to the end. If this is too much on the lower back, arms underneath your butt and just lift the legs. Let's do 3 more. 2. Last one up. Good work. Reach your arms overhead. Get a nice stretch in your core. Point your toes. Take a deep inhale in through your nose. Open mouth exhale. And then hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Get a nice massage in the lower back. Then drop your legs down. We'll get into a glute stretch. Cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh. You could take your right hand and gently press onto the right thigh. That's going to give you a little bit more opening. Or you could grab behind the left thigh, bringing that left leg up. And then you could still press onto the right thigh if you're needing a little bit more of a stretch. Drop that right leg down and switch it out. Grabbing behind the right thigh, or maybe keeping that right foot down, depending how tight those hips are. And if you're looking for more, gently press on the inner left thigh this time. You always want to avoid the knee joint. Drop that left leg down. Roll over onto either side. Slowly push yourself up. Extend your legs out in front. Inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, grab for your toes. Any tension in the lower back or hamstrings, bend the knees as much as you need. And over time, as you open up those hamstrings, you'll be able to lengthen the legs. Keep lengthening through the spine instead of rounding. Using your exhales to get a little bit more of a stretch. Shake the head out. Inhale, sit up. Let's come into standing. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, left hand behind your back, grab for that left elbow. And then switching it out, inhale up, exhale down. Let's get into the shoulders here quickly one more time. Inhale, open up your arms, exhale, bring your arms behind your back, opening up the chest just like this. You did quite a few planks. And then just shake it out. We're on our wrists a little bit. And we are done. Thank you for joining me today. As I always say, leave comments below. Let me know what you think of the workout. Let me know what you want to see more of. These classes are for you guys. Have a beautiful week.